Hello and welcome to Superior Disciple. Since this is my first video, I want to take a little bit of time to introduce myself. I'm Brother Nathan Linton. I am a Capuchin Franciscan friar in the province of St. Joseph. I'm also a native of the Diocese of Superior, so I'm really looking forward to working with Superior Disciple. I think this is going to be a great opportunity for me to share what's happening in my life and in my formation as a Capuchin friar, but it's also a great opportunity for me because I get to keep in touch with my roots at home in the diocese. So for these first couple of videos, I kind of want to just break open that introduction. I understand that in the church we tend to use a lot of specific jargon, a lot of terminology that might not be terribly familiar. I know that at least that was my case as I started looking at religious life. I didn't know a lot of the terms, I didn't feel very familiar with them. So I want to offer that to you. I want to help to introduce you to that aspect of our faith. So I want to start at the very beginning. Brother. What does that mean, and why do we use that as our title? So brother or sister, if you're referring to a woman, is a title that the church gives to somebody who has answered the call as a consecrated religious. So what does that mean? Well, so if something is consecrated, then it is set aside for a holy purpose. Just like we consecrate an altar or a chalice that's used at Mass, we set them aside. We don't have dinner around the altar, and we don't drink wine from a chalice at a meal. We set them aside for a specific purpose. Just like those objects, we, consecrated religious, brothers or sisters, are consecrated to God. We're set aside to follow God, to serve Him, and to serve His people. And we do this in a particular way. Even though we're all called to serve God and to serve His people in one way or another, this is our particular vocation. We consecrate ourselves to God by professing the vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. And although we live these out in a variety of different ways, and there are hundreds of different religious orders, groups of consecrated men and women, we all share these in common. We are set aside for the sake of serving God and for serving His people. I'm Brother Nathan, and thank you for joining me in Superior Disciple.